Yo, what's up, it's your boy Dragon, making another video on here. My nephew, he gonna introduce me, you feel me? But I'm gonna show you how to make what you see on the screen and go and give me your little introduction.
What's up, guys? Hit them likes and make sure to subscribe. And peace. Finna get the video started.
For real, let's get it.
If y'all don't hit them subscribe and them like, we not gonna show y'all.
Alright, bro, you tripping. Alright, so the first thing you wanna do is go in Photoshop, file new, and you wanna pick 1546 by 423. After you do this, go to Twitter, then right click, copy your image, then come over here, hit Control V. And you wanna go to the move tool over here. You can just hit V on your keyboard to get to it, and you just wanna resize this right here. So just do like that, and make it big as you want. And once you do this, what you wanna do is just hit P on your keyboard, and it's gonna take you to the pen tool, and you just want to hit Control and the plus symbol, and you want to cut this out. Now I'm gonna cut out both of my players, so I'm not really gonna talk between it, but you just want to cut out your my player, and when you get done, I'm gonna just show you what I do when I get done. So let's get it. Get to the end, what you want to do is right click, go to make selection, and then you just want to hit OK, and you feather radius, it really don't matter. Then you want to hit select inverse, and you just want to click on this. After you click on this, hit B on your keyboard, and you just want to go in here and kind of fix the edges. Now you can do this after you get done cutting out both of the images, but I'm gonna just show you how to do it right now, so when I do it on the other one, I ain't gotta unpause the video or whatever. So just cut out this one and fix them up, and I'm gonna fix this right here. And then when I get done showing y'all, it's pretty much simple. I'm gonna cut out the next. So I'm gonna cut out the next image, and I'll be back when I'm done with that. Alright, so once you get done with the second one, just right click, make selection like then on the first one, feather radius on one, and you just want to do this right here. And don't forget to select inverse and then do it. So once you select inverse and then do it, and you got both of your screenshots, just make sure you got them like size good or whatever. Probably move this one back like this, and hold Control, and you can move some, like move them over too, or you just have like this, and just resize them until you get them right. But I'm gonna shape up this screenshot too, and after that I'm gonna do the background and show you all that good stuff right there. Alright, so once you get done shaping them up, like I said, I'm gonna do the background. So basically what I do, I just go to my bookmarks. I already got images and everything, so I just right click, copy the image, come over here and hit Control V with the image I have. So once you do this, just put it kind of like that right there. And once you put it right there, what you want to do is go down here, brightness and contrast, do this, or the brightness on this one, do brightness and contrast, and you just want to create a clip mask of the brightness on that one also. Next thing you want to do is put this on soft light, and then create another layer, hit G on your keyboard, and you just want to put any color basically, and just hit Control U, turn the lightness down on this also. And like I said, you can shape it up even more. I'm probably gonna do that also, but what I'm gonna show you how to do is put this on soft light, and then create a new layer, and you just want to pick the color white, come up in here, and you want to do it to the background until you feel like you got it right. But I'm gonna shape up my player first. Alright, so do the little effect, you just want to go to your brush tool, and you can have it somewhere like this right here, and you just want to go behind it and kind of make like the white pop out like this. And just keep it like this right here, and we're gonna add a color to it also. Alright, so the color I'm gonna add is gonna be like a gray color. So just create a new layer, hit G on your keyboard to go to the paint bucket tool, and just put like the white color right here, and make sure you create a layer in the right spot. So after you do this, you can just hit Control U on your keyboard, then turn the lightness down so you can get like a gray color like this right here. So after you get this grayish color, you just want to hit color and then keep it something like this. After you get something like this, just create something new, then hold Alt and then just go to white and sprinkle it around the player like that right there. Once you do this, just set the screen and lower the opacity a little bit, so you'll have something like that. Our next thing I'm gonna do is go in this Exodus pack, look for the gradient maps, and I'm gonna show you which one I bring in. So you just want to go in here, hit Control C, and come over here, Control V, and hit me up if you want to go to know the link to buy it, or if I don't put in the description, just hit me up on Discord or something. So you can just go through these and find out which one you want. I'm gonna look for the one I have specifically though, but if you think one look good in particular, you can just go through all of them. But it was this one right here also. So I got this one, and then I did the blending options on it. The blending option I did was soft light, and I put the opacity on 59 when I did it. So it looks something like this right here. And you just want to put it on top of everything, and you can just delete all those. Next thing I want to do is go in here, go to brightness and contrast, and up the brightness on the image. After this, what you can do is go to levels and mess with the levels also. You don't have to mess with that much, but just mess with it a little bit, and you can put it whatever you want. Next thing, make a new layer. It'd be on your keyboard, and put this around, but just set this to black. So we're gonna put like a black color around the whole image, so it should look something like this right here. And you just want to make sure it's around the whole image. Put it on soft light and have it like this, and then you want to hit Control J, go to normal, and then lower the opacity. So it just looks something like that right there. So after you do this, you can just right click, convert this to smart object, right click this and convert this to a smart object also. So once you convert it, go to filter, blur, and then you want to just make sure you put blur gallery, my bad. And then what you're going here, just bring this all the way up. So it'll be up like this right here, just out of the image. And then you want to bring this one like right here. And the blur, you can set it whatever you want, but just make sure it's right there. Alright, so after you got that right there, just go to the other one and then put the blur gallery effect on it, and you can change it up a little bit, but just have it something like that. Alright, so now you got this. I'm gonna show you what to do next. Alright, so next thing I want to do is make a layer right there, then pick the color black. You just want to go with the color black on it and do like this right here and go to soft light. So once you pick soft light, just do like this, and you can lower the opacity on it when you do it, so you'll have something like that. And just keep it like just like that right there. You want to go in here, and we already got a layer, so you can do the same thing with the soft light and have it like this, and just lower the opacity a little bit on it. And what you can do, go to brightness and contrast and just up the brightness on the image a little bit more. Alright, so next thing I'm gonna do is get a texture from the Exodus pack. Let's go on here to the textures and stuff, and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna put it on some track, so when I find out which one I want, just go through them. This one right here, hit Control C on it, bring it over here, and hit Control V, and then you just want to put it on subtract. After you put it on subtract, just put it on like 7 or put it on something low, but put on something you can still see, so you can still see it back there, but it's just real low. So you have something like that, and you can just leave it just like that. Alright, so after you do that, get the color white and just make a new layer with it up here. Well, just make a new layer, pick the color white with the brush, and you just want to come around with it like that right there. So just come around and do something like that. After you do that, go to blur, guide and blur, and just up it like so. After you up it, you can set the screen or whatever you want. Well, just make sure you lower the opacity when you do it, so it should look something like this right here. And you can hit Control S after you do this. Next thing I'm gonna do is go look for explosion in here, and once I get that, I'm gonna show you what it is and show you what I do to it. Alright, so this is the explosion I'm gonna get. Just hit Control C, come over here and hit Control V, and make sure you put it behind them. So once you put it behind them, you can just set it to screen or whatever you want, but make sure you go on here, you hit Control U, colorize, and you try to go to like the same color we got back here. And to get even closer, just turn the saturation down and look for it like that, and it's probably what you'll get right here. So have something like that, and you just want to put it right there. And after you put it right there, you keep messing with it, so just hit Control U, keep going to it until you kind of find like the same color, so you can just keep messing with it. I'm probably have something like this, and you can up the lightness a little bit to get even closer to the color. So it should look something like that when you're done. Our next thing I'm gonna do is create a new layer right here. Hit B on my keyboard, keep that same white color, and you just want to go like behind them and do the same thing. You can set the overlay, lower the opacity, hit Control J, and then set one to screen or linear dodge. Do the same thing, but just lower the opacity a little bit more. And don't forget to hit Control S on your keyboard to save your work. So next thing I'm gonna do is add a 3D text, the socials and stuff over here. So I'm gonna do all that in the Cinema 4D, show you a little bit of what I do, but that's pretty much gonna be it. And after I do that, I'm gonna just put everything in camera raw and all that. That's gonna be it for the video, so let's do that. Alright, so first thing I wanna do when you get in Cinema 4D, you go to File, and then you just wanna go to Open. And once you do this, just bring in whatever template you want. I'm gonna put this one in the description right here because it's free, but this one right here, just want to open it, and I'm gonna put Erica on it. So type in whatever name you want, like I said, and it's easy to use. I have a tutorial on this. So once you type in Erica, just find what font you want. I'm gonna look for the one I used, and yeah. Alright, so after you find the font, just add some depth to it, and you want to keep upping it. I think I had mine like freaking 4,000 or something, but yeah, just add this to it or whatever. And yeah, once you add this, just keep it like that. Go up here and click that, and I'm gonna just name this the text or whatever. And after, just let it render, and I'll be back with y'all when I'm done letting it render.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Alright, so once you get done with this right here, you can keep this, but you're gonna do another one. So just set the depth to 0, and you can add this right here, and then put 1 at the end, so you just make another one and run this one also. After you get this right here, you want to go back to Photoshop, go to File, then Open. And once you go to File, Open, go to your downloads and hold Control and pick both of them. So once you pick both of them, hit Control C on this, go back to it, hit Control V. Then you want to go back to the other one, hit Control C on this, go back to it, hit Control V. So just hold Shift and try to get it to like the right position on the text, and that probably would be good right there. And what you want to do is just hold Control and make it smaller until you get it right. So I probably put mine like right here, and it don't have the text don't have to be that big because you don't have that much space for it anyway. So you just have it like right there or whatever. So once you have the text in the position you want, I'm gonna show you what colors to put on, and I'll be back. Alright, so for the top one, what you want to do is go to blending options, and then you want to just go to color overlay, and you can set the normal and just have it on white, right? And then what you can do is just rasterize your layer, right? And you can put it on overlay or whatever you want on this, but I'm gonna show you how to make it look a little bit better. So you just want to hit Control J on this, and after you hit Control J on the background, it's just something I do. You can change it up however you want. You want to go up here, create a clipping mask on that, and you can set it to whatever color you want. So just find out whatever you want. I might do my luminosity, but when I find out whatever I want to put it on, I'm gonna be back with y'all. Alright, so what I'm gonna end up doing is put it on normal, then go to hue and saturation, create a clipping mask, colorize, and I'm gonna set the hue over here to 329. Once I set the 329, I'm gonna come down and lower my saturation on this. I'm gonna put my saturation probably on about 15, yeah. And you can mess with the lightness on it also, but just try to get like the color close to that color over there. So if I move it around a little bit, it's just up to you, but just try to do whatever works for you, like I say. Alright, so once you got your color set up and everything, you wanna go to the background layer, and I want to blend options with the color overlay, and I just picked a certain color. So I'm gonna look through these colors and find out which one I want, and when I find out whatever one, I'm gonna let you know and just show you. I'm gonna choose blend options, color overlay, and I'm gonna put it on white, and I'm gonna set it to color. Just do this and leave it like that right there. The next thing I'm gonna do is add the social down here, but before I do that, and I don't know why I be saying, be like next thing, and then I don't even be doing that, but just hit B, and then come across like this right here. And you can set it, you can make it a little bit small, but just come across like that, or you'll have something like this. And like I say, you don't have to make it look like all the way the same, but just have it somewhat like this. So create a mask, and then come around like with the black or whatever, and you can have like that. Alright, so now that you got the Erica text, Next thing you want to do is group these. So everything in the group right here. Create your clipping mask, the B, and come on here with the color black. When you come over here with the color black, just go to the edges with it, like so. And yeah, just do that. After you do this, you can put it on soft light or have it on normal. It's up to you. I probably do normal though. Look a little bit better, and you just want to leave it just like that. All right, so now that you got this, what you can do, another thing you can do, go to brightness and contrast on the group and mess with the brightness on the actual thing and mess with the contrast. All right, so next thing I'm gonna do is add the socials. And for the socials, what I do is go on here, go to the rectangular marquee tool, hold shift, and then come across with it like so, and just go to the edge of it. Then I hit G, click on this, then just click that, and then control U and turn your lightness all the way up. I'm gonna do a little different for this, and yeah, you can just have something like that and lower the opacity a little bit. So it'll kind of, I want the color to look like that. So just lower the opacity until you get like the same color as the background color, but you still have a little bit different. So you'll have something like this. All right, so after you do this, you just want to put in your social. So just come on here, and I'm gonna just put this, the name on here. So do like this, Twitter, and then put a dash, then turn the color white, and do like that. I'm gonna go look at the Twitter like so, and you just want to type in whatever the name is. Come on here, go across, hit Control C, and come hit Control V, and then you want to make it smaller when you go to the move tool. So you'll have something like that. Boom, like this. Then you can hit Control J again to make another one. Come across. You want to go to YouTube, and once you go to YouTube, you just want to have something like that. All right, so once you got something like that and you got your YouTube, just go to the channel, and you can come across and pick the name again like so. So you just want to come over here, hit Control V, and then you want to make it a little bit smaller when you hold control on both of them, and just center it like so. And you can space it out, control on both of them, do a little thing I told you with the shift or whatever, and you can have something. So it's really up to you. You can space it out a little bit more if you want, or do whatever you want, but you can have it like that. All right, so next thing I'm gonna do is hit Control J, and then bring this up. And I know I did this on my last thumbnail tutorial, but I'm gonna do it on this one also. And I ain't trying to take up space, I'm actually trying to do this. So I'm gonna put 20K subscribers, bring this across, and then make sure you center everything. So what I try to do, I try to center it by the text. So you just want to go find your text layer, and then bring this right here. And we're not gonna worry about centering the little thing at the bottom unless you really want to. I mean, you can, and you can do that. So what we'll do, get a little box down here. You can just lock that layer so you can get it, and hit Control J on the box. Come up here and center the box and hold shift like so to get everything up in here. And you'll have something like that. And make sure you put it below the 20K subscribers text, and you can just do that right there. All right, so once you got this, you can actually make the box a little bit longer by holding shift, so you can get at least at the edge. And then hold control on these layers again and center it once again. All right, so once you center them, you should have something like this. And yeah, just have something like that right there. So once you do this, I'm gonna show you what to do next, and we're pretty much gonna be almost done with it once I show you what to do next. All right, so once you can do next is just mess with the brightness and contrast. Really mess with the not even contrast, I already said that, but yeah, just mess with that right there, and you pretty much gonna be done with it. Next thing we're gonna have to do is do the camera raw, but you can just group all these, put it in a group. And the only thing about this, you can't just hit Control E, because you hit Control E, well, at least it messed up for me, so it's not messing up now. I don't know why it's not, but let's just keep it rolling. So you want to just hit Control J on this, right click, convert to smart object, and then what you want to do, go to filter, camera raw filter, and then after you do this, I'm gonna go in here and show you what to do with it. Alright, so once you get up in here, what I would do is just go look for a preset, feel me? Like I keep asking y'all, if y'all want to see, like, want the preset pack, let me know, cause it's literally only $6 and you get this many presets. Feel me? I need y'all help though, which one to pick, cause I don't be knowing. My nephew be trying to help me out, but I don't think he be knowing either. So feel me? Just let me know in the comment section.
Number 29.
29?
Yeah.
Like, I don't like 29, bro. I ain't messing with it. What about number?
Yeah, number 42.
Number 42 go hard.
Yeah, I'll fool.
Yeah, I'm a fool 42.
Y'all pick 42.
I don't know, it be some other. I'm just looking at 42. 45 go hard, but it ain't bright. 50 go hard too though. I might go with 50. Mar, what you done? You 50 or 42?
50.
I don't know. Sorry, baby. So I'm gonna go with 50. But before I go with 50, I'm gonna show y'all how to make y'all own presets and stuff. Remember that I'm gonna go with 50 though. So first thing you wanna do, just go down here with texture. Now you can already see you really don't need nothing. Texture help you a lot. Even if you ain't got presets, texture gonna help you. You wanna add a little tint or this color right here, cause this is what you use. You wanna add a little highlights. You ain't really gotta do no more contrast. You can do some exposure though if you feel like it. You wanna do your shadows. You gonna add some whites and you can add some blacks, cause we can brighten up the image a little bit. Vibrance and saturation, it's up to you. Clarity, that make it look a little bit better also. I ain't gonna mess with dehaze though. Now this right here, this change the color, so you can change it to purple, red, whatever you feeling like. And really, you just mess with your colors or whatever. So you'll have something like this. And your grain, that's just your grain on the image. Some people like a lot of grain, feel me? You wanna add that. So do you your tint. Once again, you can tint your shadows, and for that you just switching up your color. But like I said, what I'm gonna pick gonna be preset 50, and I'm gonna show you what to do on the next one. Once I go to preset 50, feel me? Just go up in here. I'm gonna up my texture like so. After I up my texture, I'm gonna just have it right there. So once I do this, I'm gonna go to brightness, and I'm gonna add some more brightness to the image. Matter of fact, I ain't even messing with 50.
Hey, bro.
What you doing?
Hit the subscribe if you think pick 50.
Nah, they supposed to pick something. I ain't messing with 50. How I'm gonna tell them that? I'm gonna pick 42. Yeah, 42. Alright. Bro, okay, bro. I got it now. Next thing you wanna do, go to Magic Bullet Looks. After you do this, feel me, you just wanna go on here and pick these settings. Now, there really ain't too much more stuff you can do other than just pick these settings, cause I don't really mess with that. I ain't messing with that other stuff. So, you just wanna hit finish, and once you hit that, just hit okay or whatever. Let that load up, and I'm gonna do Topaz Labs next, and that's pretty much gonna be it. So just go to filter, Topaz Labs, mild details, and hit apply, okay, and that's it. Now one last thing I'm gonna show you for the video over, but if you watching, hey, the video pretty much over for you. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just go in here, and I'm gonna go to my gradient, well, to the gradient now. So just right click, hit Control C, come on here, hit Control V, like so, and you just want to go on here with the gradients, and this is why I like this pack so much. It's cheap too, so you just go on here and you find whatever gradient you want, and really you can just mess with a lot of stuff like this right here. You can just do this right here. So yeah, just figure out what gradient you want, pick that mode, yeah, just like that. So once you get done, one more thing, just go to File, Open, 1546 by 423, and then you just want to go on here and find this little thing right here. Hit Control C, come on here, Control V. When you get done with it, let it load up. So yeah. Alright, so hit Control J, put this onto the side. Hit Control J, put this onto the side. And then hit Control E. When you hold Control on both of them, go to Hue and Saturation, create a mask, and turn the lightness all the way down. After you do this, hit G, and then you got it right there. Once you got this, that's pretty much it. But if you want to add like some little glow or whatever inside of it, feel me, you can do that. So just click to add the glow, and yeah, you can just add that little stuff. But after you do this, just set the screen, and yeah, you can just have something like that. And that's pretty much how you make it. Being Boy Dragon with another video, man. You know what it is. Feel me? I got my nephew with me.
Gang, gang.
If you want to say an introduction, you want to shout out
what
to
up,
your
bro?
social media.
Hey, Hey, go look at my TikTok. My name is Lil Slime 42. Go look at my TikTok.
Heard him. Look at the TikTok. What you gotta say?
Go and look at his TikTok and hit those subscribe. And I had to pronounce it again. Catch y'all can't hear me. Then hit them like and hit them subscribe. Peace.
You know what it is, Big Mo Dragon. Peace out. Let's get it.
Peace out.
Let's get it, man. Yeah.